The spirit in the old house. The Jones family had just purchased an old rundown mansion on the edge of town. The house had been abandoned for years and had a reputation. The previous owners had left abruptly, and whispers circulated about strange sounds and events during the night. But the Jones family, practical as they were, dismissed the stories. On a cold Saturday evening, 16-year-old Lisa decided to make a homemade ouija board with her brother Tim and their cousin Max. They heard it was a way to contact spirits. Laughing nervously, they drew the board on a large sheet of paper, found an old wine glass, and gathered it in a dusty living room. "Is anyone here?" Lisa asked, placing her fingertips on the glass. Tim and Max hesitated, but followed. At first, nothing happened. The candles flickered, but it seemed like the draft rather than anything supernatural. Just as they were about to quit, the glass began to move. E. L. I. S. A. The glass slowly spelled out. "Elisa? Who's that?" Tim asked, his voice dry. None of them knew the name. "Are you sure you're not pushing it?" Max whispered. Lisa shook her head. Her heart was pounding. "Who are you?" she asked. "I live here," the glass spelled. The room's temperature seemed to drop instantly. A cold draft blew out the candles, and a strange smell filled the air, as if something had rotted inside the walls. Suddenly, a loud creaking noise came from upstairs. "That's from Mom and Dad's bedroom," Tim shouted. They ran upstairs, but when they opened the door, they saw nothing but an open window, swinging back and forth. No one slept well that night, but things only got worse. Over the following days, the lights began to flicker on their own, doors slammed shut without a reason, and shadows moved through the house, even when no one was there. Lisa felt increasingly connected to Elisa, as if the spirit wanted to claim her. One sleepless night, she heard a whisper in her ear. "Come to me. I'm waiting." The family decided to seek help. A local priest was called to bless the house. When he entered the living room, he froze. His face turned pale. "This house, it's cursed. The spirit is not just a soul. It's evil." During the blessing, the glass they had used for the ouija session began to move on its own. It shattered into 1,000 pieces, and an icy scream echoed through the house. The family fled, but Lisa tripped. When she looked back, she saw a figure. A young woman. Elisa. The Jones family left the house that same night. They never returned. But occasionally, when the wind howls through the street of the town, neighbors swear they hear the name whispered. Elisa.